Every discussion about the hip-hop or rap industry is meaningless without mentioning Eminem. Many great artists of hip-hop and other types of music consider him to be the great musician of our time. But do you know what he was like when he was young? Even though a lot has been said about that, which musicians were inspirations in his musical journey? Of course, we have answers to these questions, because this is our job and task as a Top Hub Legends channel. Let's get started. Despite all the difficulties in his childhood, and then in his teenage years, he kept moving forward because of his love for music and writing. He started rapping as a teenager, but Eminem started rapping more seriously after he heard the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys have been around for 35 years and have influenced a variety of musical cultures, including rap, rock, metal, and even dance music. The guys played a mix of alternative rock and hip-hop, winning fans all over the world and becoming multiple Grammy Award winners. They were named one of the 100 greatest musicians of all time by Rolling Stone magazine and joined the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a couple of years before the band broke up. When Eminem dropped his surprise album, Kamikaze, hip-hop fans of a certain age immediately noticed that the cover was both a homage to and a spoof of the Beastie Boys' 1986 debut album, Licensed to Ill. A rep for the rapper confirmed that the homage was intentional. Eminem obviously had fun with his parody of the album's iconic plane-crashing cover, adding a pilot flipping the bird, a number on the plane reading "Few 2." And just as the Beasties cover had the words "Eat Me" written backward, Eminem says, Tiku 5.
You gotta fight for your right to fight.
After Yauch's death in 2012, following a 3-year-long battle with cancer, A-listers from the world of hip-hop and elsewhere in the music industry began flooding Twitter with their memories of the influential MC. Eminem noted the impact MCA and the Beasties had on his career. Adam Yauch brought a lot of positivity into the world, and I think it's obvious to anyone how big of an influence the Beastie Boys were on me and so many others, M said in a statement to MTV News. They are trailblazers and pioneers, and Adam will be sorely missed. My thoughts and prayers are with his family, Mike D and Ad Rock. It is also impossible not to mention the lyrical spiritual mentor in Eminem's poetry, Tupac. Tupac Shakur was an American rapper and actor who became the epitome of the gangsta rap aesthetic of the 1990s, and after his death became an icon symbolizing noble struggle. Tupac began his musical career as a rebel to express the suffering and injustice endured by many African Americans.
My mind couldn't find a place to rest until I got that dog like tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you...
His mastery of this made him representative not only of his own generation, but also of later generations who continue to face the same struggle for equality. The first time that Eminem heard Tupac was Pac's spit bars in a verse on the Digital Underground song I Get Around as a teenager.
Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep their hopes in check.
I remember thinking, who is this? Eminem explained. He stood out so much. Once I heard that, I got his first album, Tupacalypse Now. I saw the video for Brenda's Got a Baby, and I remember thinking, holy shit.
My own revelation, do whatever it takes to resist the temptation.
He was taking things further than a lot of rappers at the time, pushing it to the next level as far as giving feeling to his words and his music, said Eminem. A lot of people say, you feel Pac, and it's absolutely true. The way he chose which words to say with which beat was genius. It's like he knew what part of the beat and what chord change was the right place to hit these certain words, to make them jump off the track and make you feel what he was saying. Whatever he was rapping about, it was urgent, he continues. If it was a sad song, it'd make you cry. But there were a lot of different sides to him. Fed up, angry, militant, having a good time. His spirit spoke to me because it was like you knew everything that he was going through, especially when he made me against the world.
Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the cops on top of me, the project is full of bullets.
You just felt every aspect of his pain, every emotion. When he was happy, when he was sad. His ability to touch people's lives like that was incredible. Eminem even penned a handwritten letter to Tupac's mother, Afeni Shakur. in which he told her, "You have no idea how much your son and his music has inspired not only the hip-hop world, but speaking for myself, has inspired my whole career. He gave me the courage to stand up and say, F the world, this is who I am, and if you don't like it, go F yourself." Of course, the rap legends also collaborated posthumously, with Eminem producing Tupac's 2004 album Loyal to the Game alongside Luis Resto, as well as several cuts on the 2002 Tupac Resurrection soundtrack. Eminem wrote that Tupac inspired him to write songs with meaning. In this way, his lyrics took on a new spiritual life. If you are still enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Let's continue our story. Eminem has been delighting us with his outstanding music since 1996, after the release of his debut album, Infinite. Since then, he has achieved immense notoriety, including 9 #1 singles in the UK, winning 15 Grammy Awards, and selling more than 220 million records. Eminem has also made history by being the only artist to have 10 #1 albums in the United States, all of which have consistently debuted at the top of the charts. And of course, he had several large-scale collaborations along the way. Released in 1999, Guilty Conscience was Eminem's first ever collaboration with Dr. Dre. The track, which ended up reaching #1 in the UK and number 56 in the US, came about after the pair bumped into each other at the gym and decided to write a song together.
Go in, gap for the money and run to one of your aunt's cribs and borrow a damn dress to one of a blonde wig.
Remember Me, featured on Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP in 2000, spent 8 weeks at #1 in the US. Teaming up with RBX and Sticky Fingaz, the song sent shockwaves through the music industry for its hardcore rap lyrics about women.
Remember me? I just don't give a fuck. Remember me? Yeah, fuck you.
Renegade was a rap battle song between Eminem and Jay-Z on Jay-Z's 6th studio album, The Blueprint. The song was never released as a single.
Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits.
Originally a collaboration with Dido, Stan has become well known because of Eminem and Elton John's performance of the song at the 2001 Grammy Awards. The song reached #1 in the UK. Patiently Waiting was released in 2003 on 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Tryin' album. Eminem wrote the track, which led to him featuring on the record.
Evacuate all children. This nuclear showers is nothing spookier. You're now about to witness the
In 2003, DMX and Obi Trice collaborated on Go to Sleep, a rap about artists that Eminem had a beef with at the time, including Ja Rule and Benzino.
only. I don't need 15 of my homies. When I see you, I'm seeing you. Me and you only.
Airplanes Part 2 was the second version release of Airplane of B.O.B. and Paramore's Hayley Williams. It featured Eminem, taking the song to another level and introducing it to a bigger audience. The song went to #1 in the UK and #2 in the US.
Let's pretend Marshall Mathers never picked up a pen. Let's pretend things would have been no different.
In 2010, Eminem dropped his first collaboration with R&B icon Rihanna. Love the Way You Lie reached #1 in 29 countries, including the US, and #2 in the UK. We're hard to please in England, aren't we?
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn.
No Love was also released in 2010, selling over 1 million digital copies of the single, and being named 8th best single of 2010 by Complex. The song charted at #23 in the UK and #9 in the US.
You get no love. You show me nothing but hate. You ran me into the ground.
3 years after their successful debut collaboration, Eminem teamed back up with Rihanna to release the banger Monster. Like Love the Way You Lie, it topped the charts in 29 countries, including the US and the UK.
Much of a poet, but I know somebody once told me to seize the moment and don't squander it, cause you never know when it...
Following a musical hiatus, Eminem came back with a bang in 2017 and released Walk on Water, a collaboration with Beyoncé. It was the lead single from Eminem's 9th studio album, Revival, and landed in the top 10 in both the UK and the US.
I'm getting clowned and frowned on, but the only one who's looking down on me that matters now's Deshaun.
Serving as the fifth single from his ninth album, Revival, Eminem collaborated with the legendary Ed Sheeran on the track River in December 2017. It's no surprise that the song flew straight to the #1 spot in the UK singles chart.
A one night stand, turned it to nightstand. It was called some lights grand. Now we hung tight and
Pink and Eminem have collaborated together several times before including Pink's 2017 track Revenge from her Beautiful Trauma album.
we can do revenge, 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 revenge. Together, together, together.
Other songs the two have worked on together include Need Me,
The truth on fire, cause I'd rather believe a lie than I breathe a sigh of relief. I don't believe in going to bed.
Won't Back Down,
What I do it will. Shooting from the hip, yeah, boy, shoot to kill. Have a breath left on my deathbed.
and Here Comes the Weekend.
Nothing hot glass in my glass, only bottles of pop for bottles of pop. So when I pop up in the spot,
In September 2021, Eminem announced that he would be performing at the Super Bowl LVI halftime show alongside Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop Dogg. He got the crowd going with his amazing performance, rapping one of his biggest hits of all time, Lose Yourself.
snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke.
In May 2022, Eminem joined Dolly Parton, Duran Duran, Lionel Richie, Carly Simon, and more to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mathers is the one who does the most for charity, though he likes to keep his philanthropy quiet. The list of nice things Eminem has done is surprisingly long. He's donated to charities that support youth, prisoners, and AIDS research. He also keeps in touch with his fans, giving them special shout-outs on social media or visiting them when they're seriously ill. What's great is that Eminem has become a legend in his lifetime. He is a great joy to his fans in every way, and we all hope his talent never wanes. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a huge like and leave a comment in the comment section below. You can also subscribe to our channel. We will be very pleased. See you later on the Top Hub Legends.